95 WIIL Rock Daily Rewind.
With the Sunshine State Update. With the Sunshine State Update.
I've been holding on to this one for a while, so forgive me because
all right.
I'm just rereading it again.
You are forgiven, my child.
Because aren't there Burmese dogs?
Burmese mountain dogs.
Yeah, they're like really furry and stuff.
Right? Yeah.
What does a Burmese python
There's
look
Burmese
like?
python, too, yeah.
What does that look? Is it fur?
No, it's a dog, yeah. It looks like a schnauzer. It's a,
Barks.
It's a schnauzer.
Barks. Oh, you don't know?
It's, bilingual, speaks snake and dog.
Well,
it's a python. It's just a snake. I didn't know. It does not have a little beard or a tail. I mean, it may have a tail. I don't. Do snakes have tails? Is that thing on the end of the tail, or is it just more
it's his
snake?
body.
Or is it just more snake? I don't know.
I don't know. I think it has a tail.
Rattlesnakes has a rattle. Is a rattle a tail? Is a dog a sandwich? No one knows. Coming up on Imponderables with Tom and Leah.
What is a Burmese python?
Is a Burmese python a dog? We don't know. Imponderables with Tom and Leah.
Oh, my gosh.
It's just a snake. It's a snake from Bermuda, I guess. Bermuda? Burmese land.
Where they get the Burmese mountain dogs.
Where they get the Burmese mountain dogs. In Burmese land. We've invented a country.
Well, a Florida wildlife trapper was caught on
that
video.
I've heard of. I know where that is. I know that place.
Florida?
Yes.
Was caught belly flopping
The penis of America.
into a swamp to capture a 12-foot Burmese python.
A what? Who had a guy?
Yeah, well, he's a wildlife trapper, but he was belly flopping into the swamp to catch.
Like I'm going to belly flop now. I'm going to get this on video, and then I'm going to get the python. Did he get the python? How good was his belly flop? More importantly,
did get the python.
All right, read the whole story.
No, well, that's what did I say in the beginning of this, Tom?
What? You're excited about it?
No, I said that this. I've had this one for a while, so I'm rereading it.
All right.
I also get stuff together at 5 a.m.
Here it comes. Always with that. Just okay. All right. Listen, he got the python.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and
that's it.
They didn't leave. There's no score on his belly flop?
No, there was no score. He won a T-shirt. I don't know.
Did he win a T-shirt? Is he the hottest girl? Did they have a wet T-shirt contest? He's already wet. Did the python have a wet T-shirt contest? Does it have a tail? Is it part dog? Find out the answer tomorrow on Imponderables with Tom and Leah.
95 WIIL Rock Daily Rewind.
When we were doing our walk around the mall yesterday, I saw the new bubble tea had a sign that said cashless. We're seeing more and more of that, is my point.
You can't give them cash.
Yeah, in an increasingly cashless society we are. And there are positives and negatives. But this is an unexpected one that is on the way after the 95 WIIL Rock, 95 second update.
I was at a bar, and I ordered something, and I had my card out, and the guy goes, we're cash only, buddy. And then he said how much like the drinks would cost, as if I wasn't going to be able to afford the drinks. But like some people don't carry cash, know, or whatever.
Well, especially because everyone's turning away from it.
And I'm like, I have that.
I have that. I can afford that.
I have the $8.
Damn it! I was going to charge it all and go into debt.
I can't. This is my last $8. My children won't be able to eat now. There'll be no Christmas, kids. Daddy had a drink.
You say it jokingly, but there are people that.
Well, if you're cash only, you should have an ATM on premises.
Yeah, and they didn't.
I'm trying to. I don't even remember what bar it was, but the guy looked at me like, "There's no way this guy's going to have any money."
I just want to know.
And I'm like, I have that. So, and the person next to me laughed because I was like so jubilant.
When we start going away from, how are we going to tip our strippers?
Swipe the card through the slot. It's just they're talking about embedding a chip in your palm or whatever, in your arm or whatever. Strippers will have an extra chip embedded.
Charge it to the game.
Yeah. I just want to be the guy that gets to embed the chips.
Oh, I'm just imagining them bending over.
Are you, sir, installing the thing? Are you a gynecologist or a banker? Which are you? We don't know. You have to be a banker gynecologist. That'll be a new thing.
You know how some cards slide and the other you got to stick them in?
Insert the chip, right. With my luck, I'll get the reader where you just have to hold the card there. You don't get to insert it or slide it through. You just hold it. It's got the reader. I can do it with my phone. I have my phone up against her. Oh. No, I'm not taking a picture. Wanting the bouncers grabbing you, dragging you around. I'm like, no, I wasn't using the camera. I have Apple Pay. I was using Apple Pay to tip the stripper. You brought up tipping strippers. I didn't. I would like the court record to reflect that. And that's how to tip strippers in the future with the Tom and Leah morning show.
Man. Back to the cashless society that we were speaking of.
We're just here to help.
There are positives and negatives. The positive, though, that was unexpected. Fewer children are swallowing and choking on coins.
Oh, there you go. Look at that. Yeah.
If you're bitching about the cashless, there is a positive.
I swallowed a quarter.
Did you? I was going to ask, have you ever?
Yeah.
I'm sure I did, but I didn't have to be. This comes from data, obviously, from hospitals of things being removed from children.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just on coins. It was on, like, kids put
Whatever
like batteries in their nose
and
what have you. But coins are extremely common. So more or less kids are going in and having coins removed from
their... It would be
their...
very hard to medically remove credit cards from your children, though. They're swallowing credit cards. They're like, I'm sorry, I'm a cashless toddler. I am a cashless toddler. You can't afford me. Oh, you do have the cash? Okay, I guess you're not as much of a derelict as you look like, Tom. I will swallow your credit card.
95 Will Rock Daily Rewind.
You truly have to just go watch this video because I feel for the mailmen, right? And the mail ladies, not just the men.
I don't know. That's a pretty good pension, I think.
It is, but
they had to sling mail. I sit on my ass and talk out of it. So
right, they're actually
that's work. And my mailman Bill was the greatest, like one of the greatest people.
And it doesn't matter.
My dog loved him more than anybody, and George was a very good judge of character. Of course, Bill gave him treats.
Of course. Yeah. Well, so do you, or did you?
Give Bill treats?
No, your dog.
It would be weird if I was giving the mailman treats.
People do that now.
Who's a good mailman? Who's a good boy? Sit, shake. Like, this is humiliating. I have letters to deliver. No. Oh, I gave George treats. Yeah, George, though, was like, he took me for granted.
But, well, they tend to do that. The closer you are with someone, people do that, too. You take them for granted, right? But people give mailmen treats.
Anytime I rubbed Bill's belly, he seemed appreciative. Lay down. And like the FedEx guy would show up and look at me and be all jealous. Like, why does he get his belly rubbed? I'm like, he's the mailman. He's here every day. You only come on occasion.
Also, the mailman never stops. Like, it doesn't matter what the weather is.
Yeah,
like, they're there.
Neither rain nor snow nor rubbed of belly will stay us from our appointed rounds.
Oh, my God.
And the FedEx guy, to be honest, was much more into getting his butt scratched. He just, that's good. I can't reach that spot. Thank you. Thank you very much. So I had the best FedEx guy.
And then Amazon came around.
They would show up in a hairball all over. I hated it when Amazon I knew when Amazon was dropping something off on the front porch because I would hear it. I would be on the back porch rubbing the mailman's belly, and I would hear out on the front porch, I would hear... And I'm like, and then be like, what the hell was that? I go, Amazon just dropped something off. Fur ball on the front porch, and it's one fur ball, yet for some reason it's got all this packing material around it. I don't need a giant box and these bubble wraps for one hairball. Okay, it's just one Amazon driver hairball. You don't want to know what the DHL guy did. Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Well, this mailman in Massachusetts.
Am I making any sense? Do people understand what I'm saying?
It makes sense to me.
I'm metaphorically changing my delivery people into animals, and I'm doing odd things to them in this scenario. And people are like, I know he's just kidding, but I could see Tom trying to rub the mailman's belly.
Bill was great.
He would have let me. I wouldn't even have had to explain it to him. He would have been like, some weird thing. Sure, go for it. All right, I'll see you later. See you, Bill. He's a good guy. He retired.
This mailman may be retiring too. After he went up against 3 wild turkeys, which those things are terrifying.
I ran into that. The one in Kenosha got its own webpage and stared down my car.
You should rub its belly.
95 Will Rock Daily Rewind.
Scientists may have found the original purpose of your
Special purpose?
butthole.
I'm pretty clear on I assume the original purpose. I assume the original purpose was what I use it for now.
Well, scientists have a different...
If it wasn't for that, then where did that go before it left? You're going to tell us. You have this all figured out?
I don't.
All right.
But there's a theory
All right.
that is on the way.
A butthole theory.
Obviously, I had to do this story because of the headline alone. Scientists may have found the original purpose of your butthole.
All right.
I mean, who doesn't
That's
like
coming
that?
up. I want to know.
You want to know. That's a compelling tease.
Right. I want to know what my butthole's for. Finally.
Originally.
The question that has bothered man for millennia, what is my butthole for, coming up? Who covered it? Who finally got you the information? The Will Rock Morning Show. If you don't know what your butthole's for, the Will Rock Morning Show. We got your back side, all of it, including
You can put that on a T-shirt.
You can put that on a T-shirt right there.
Oh, my gosh.
We know what your butthole's for.
We got you.
Every day I'm astounded by how much lower we can go.
Oh, this is low.
Literally. Breaking news. Breaking butthole news from the Will Rock Morning Show. I'm sorry.
The headline says scientists may have found the original purpose of your butthole. All right. And then the story starts off.
If it wasn't the same purpose, I'm vexed as to how I got rid of waste if my butthole was busy doing something else. Please inform me.
The story starts off, we all take our buttholes for granted.
No.
They're great at what they do, get waste out and keep us moving. But here's a wild evolutionary twist. And then, Tom, as you said, you admit when you use ChatGPT, I had to use ChatGPT for this story because it was very science worry.
You dumbed it down. Did you say dumb this down?
Okay. Yeah. What did I say exactly? I said, dummy this down.
You need to dumb down the phrase dumb this down. You've dumbed down dumbing down. Congratulations. If anyone can do it, Leah.
It's me.
If anyone knows how to dumb down dumbing down, it's Leah from the Will Rock Morning Show. All right.
So this is what ChatGPT gave me.
Here's how we dumbed it down.
Okay. A recent study suggests that the anus may have evolved from a reproductive opening. Researchers studying a marine worm, which I'm not even going to try to pronounce.
I got your marine worm right here.
Irish.
I got your marine worm.
Which has a single body opening used for both.
I have a single body opening in my marine worm.
Eating and...
It's for eating and for...
Yeah.
So its mouth is its sex organ?
And its
waste organ? One hole.
Yes.
For everything.
Everything.
All right.
And it observed...
So we ate with our buttholes. And we made love with our buttholes. And we got rid of waste with our
buttholes.
It's the dumpster, the party, and the business all in one. I've got one hole. We've evolved to add a mouth. But we don't, okay.
That was by my dad's request.
And a penis.
Add more holes.
Add more holes. We had one hole for everything. It was your one-stop shop for loving and communicating and eating and waste disposal.
I mean, this is all...
very efficient.
This is all suggestive.
I'm not sure what this did to the flavor of my food.
Oh, God. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what douching was originally for. After you eat.
Why not?
Why
not say that, Leah? We're down this rabbit hole. Maybe that Will Rock Morning Show with Tom and Leah, we've discovered what douching is for.
Maybe that's where it originated from.
Obviously,
you got to clean that area out if you're going to eat again.
Be sure to douche before your meal. What would you like as a salad dressing? Do you have something with vinegar? Vinegar and oil? No, vinegar and Massengale.
95 Will Rock Daily Rewind.
Do you do this? And if so, does anyone make fun of you for doing it? CNN talked to a bunch of experts who think more of us adults should be sleeping with
A teddy bear.
A stuffed animal.
I was just guessing.
Well, you guessed right, Tom.
Booyah!
Stuffed
I was
animals.
just guessing. My two favorite stuffed animals, Bucky Badger is in a shadow box now from my youth. Pudgy Bear, I sent him away after the unpleasantness of 2018 because he was a
Part of that,
that thing. I currently have a little guy named Merp I live with, and he was a gift from my girlfriend on Valentine's Day.
I have a pickle.
You have a stuffed pickle? Or you have a quandary that you don't know how to solve? Are you in a pickle or do you have a stuffed pickle?
I have a stuffed pickle.
Does it have a name?
Oh, Dilly.
How, did you just make the name up now? It didn't even have a name.
Where's its top hat?
Does it say Dilly on the top hat? Or are you naming it Dilly now?
I'm just naming it Dilly.
And where's the little top hat?
It is a little top hat.
Is it attached or can you take it off?
No, it's
sewn
attached.
on. It's like a furry top hat.
Yeah.
And it's how big is it?
It's
like that's big.
Yeah.
That's your torso.
It's
This is a large stuffed pickle. It's a big pickle.
It's a round pickle. It's not a. It's not one of these pickles. It's round.
I'm enjoying this hand gesture. What do you mean pickles aren't round? It's a pickle ball.
It's chips.
It's a pickle chip. I don't know, like a stuffed pickle with a little hat. In my head I can see. Like a dill pickle, like a regular pickle. I don't know, pickle chip with a hat that's the size of your torso and it's named Dilly. Where did you get Dilly?
You said that pickles don't come in circles, but they do when you have
If it's a pickle chip.
If it's a pickle chip.
But if I think stuffed pickle, I don't think chip. I think like a pickle. You know, that would be a cute, cuddly stuffed pickle. Yours is just weird. Do you have a picture? Is that what you're looking for?
I'm trying to, yeah.
You've taken a picture of Dilly.
And it has a mustache.
How long have you had Dilly?
I've had Dilly for maybe a year or two.
Where did you get Dilly? Where's he from? Like, Murph was a gift from my girlfriend on Valentine's Day. We were barely going out, and she got me a gift. I told her I wasn't going to get her a gift, and I didn't.
So
I'm an ass.
This one is missing its top hat, but
This is where you would buy him at Walmart.
Yeah.
And he's winking and has a mustache. And you can see his stem where his top hat would be, but this is what Dilly looks like?
Yeah.
Why do you have Dilly? How long have you had Dilly?
I've had Dilly for, I don't know,
a
year or so.
And where did you get him?
The store.
You just bought yourself a stuffed pig. You're like going through was it at Walmart? You're like going through the store and you're like, oh, look, I need a stuffed pickle.
I think it was at Jewel.
The aisle of shame at Aldi's. It was at Jewel's?
I think it was at Jewel.
I didn't know Jewel's had stuffed pickles. What aisle's that in? I hate
the one
Jewel's.
right before the liquor.
Too many aisles. Well, it should be after the liquor. They'd sell more stuffed pickles.
I love Dilly.
So the news out of
we should be sleeping with Tilly,
which is Dilly's sister. You should be sleeping with multiple stuffed animals: Dilly, Tilly, Merp, all of them. All right.
It can help with stress and help you sleep.
I love Merp. When I get home now that I live alone, I always open the door and I yell up. I go, "Nobody! I'm home!" And at first that was because I was depressed about it. Now I like it. I think I'm never going back to living with another. I enjoy it so much.
Have you talked to Merp?
Because I get home and I open the door now and I yell, "Merp, I'm home." Who are you laughing at? You sleep with a stuffed dill pickle from Jewel. It wasn't even like a gift. Merp was a gift from my girlfriend. You just went out and bought yourself a stuffed dill pickle.
I love pickles.
You need to get laid. If anybody needs to get laid, it's you.
95 will rock. Daily Rewind.